Hey everyone, Original Conga back with Dr. Milk.
And we are in
Sand Ocean.
now serving. We are now in a ocean. Yes, we're gonna get
Sand
chased by
Ocean.
killer whales.
Quicksand everywhere. Is there quicksand in the desert? I thought that shit was mud or something.
Is it possible?
You know, I think they exaggerated in the movies because, like, well, I know this for a fact, but I was talking like anyway. So
Do you know
like
what?
in real life, quicksand
Bet
isn't like that at all. It, like you just get stuck
no,
like
no,
ankle
no.
deep or something.
Yeah. Barely any people die from quicksand. It's like
You have to be really short to die from quicksand.
it's like unless you was like left there for days or something.
Oh, I see.
A lot of the time, quicksand is like
An inconvenience.
extremely harmless. Yes.
It's just an inconvenience. That's weird.
So it definitely is exaggerated way more.
Yeah, I like that Little Mermaid. I think it was the Little Mermaid. It was the one on Disney Channel. You know, the TV show they made for it. Basically, Ariel was like stuck in quicksand. They didn't call it quicksand. It was actually slow sand, but it was like quicker than quicksand. It was like actually fast because in the movies they always make it dramatic, and you know it takes forever for quicksand to work.
Yes.
It doesn't work in real life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So weird. Anyway, so we should probably talk about Eggman here.
Yes, he's gonna have sand in his pants for the next half a year. That cockpit is just gonna be covered in sand. He's gonna be finding it everywhere. It's gonna be going into his cracks.
Oh dear.
He's gonna regret coming here.
Yeah, I actually, that's really true. Like you hear about it, but like I went to the beach like for the first time in my life once. It was like a year, whatever ago. I didn't realize it really did get everywhere, like Anakin says.
Yeah. I found an old backpack of mine that I used to use on holidays and stuff. And it's
sand in it?
going back from a couple of years. Yeah, we put it in the washing machine. It came out. We shook it out and everything. And then I put some stuff in it, and I brought it out, and it had sand in cracks of it and what have you.
I hate sand. It's rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere. No, I'm supporting Star Wars.
It gets in your butt cheeks.
Oh dear. So anyway, I want to say this level was like deceptively long. For some
if
reason,
you have a,
what? What were you gonna say?
Do you like a sand sandwich? A sandwich. Anyway,
can I talk about this clip I found online?
Is it the one with the the two girls and the one cup?
Oh no, don't mention that for real. Basically, it was a clip from Adventure Time, and it was called "Jake Shows You How It's Done for 25 Minutes," and it's like, and the comments were really funny because like the whole time Finn's dancing, like Finn is being tortured by these underground gnomes or something. I can't remember if they're gnomes or dwarves or what the fuck they were, but they were underground and they were trying to turn the world upside down or inside out, I guess you could say. They called it upside down, but it was really inside out. Anyway, they're round, by the way. That was spheroid, actually. So, it looped perfectly. I love that because, like, you would think it would, like, not loop perfectly, but they were, like, generous and they made it loop perfectly, the animators who worked on it originally.
I didn't, like, I love Adventure Time, but I didn't think you was a fan of it.
I wasn't there for a while. I like the early stuff. I watched. That was like season 2.
Yeah, but
it was early season 2.
Yeah.
It's the one where Jake loses focus and while someone's talking, he puts on a toaster. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, I gotta share this
but you didn't watch.
Before you
I just wasn't gonna say anything. Or...
Okay.
What's this quote?
I gotta share. Okay. So like, it's the episode where the horse is giving them the creeps and they can't sleep, and Jake says, "Yeah, I know, Finn. I diagnosed this horse with whacked out poop rain 5 minutes ago."
Yes, and it was actually Ice King in a horse costume.
Yeah, he had whacked out poop rain.
Yes. What I was going to say is you didn't watch the later season and you haven't been watching Distant Lands, have you?
No, I kept getting spoilers for Distant Lands. on YouTube, you know, because it leaked everywhere. Not leaked, but you know, it was like pirated or whatever. They pirated clips.
Uh-huh.
And I kept getting leaks, spoilers from it. Like even just the thumbnails were spoilers. At first I thought it was like, you know, just a regular clip, and I didn't realize that the new Distant Lands thing came out on Netflix. Anyway, so like. It looks pretty good, Distant Lands
Yeah.
together again, but it
I,
looks like it'll be kind of sad too, like in some regards.
well, there's only one left now. We've had the
Oh, it's almost over already?
Obsidian. We've had the Together Again. We've had the Obsidian. We've had
BMO?
those two. There's one left. Oh, we've had the BMO one as well.
Yeah, so I want to
So we've
say,
had three of them. There's one left.
I
I
feel
think.
bad for John DiMaggio. Is it Joe or John DiMaggio? The voice of Jake the dog.
The voice of Jake Bender, the Scotsman from Samurai Jack,
Yeah,
and
but
the King
I think
from
it's.
Disenchantment.
Oh yeah, it is John
Disenchanted.
DiMaggio. Okay, so John DiMaggio, I feel
Yeah.
bad for him because he like, he wept. There was a news report that said John DiMaggio wept during the last
Yeah.
recording
There was
session of
a
Shake the Dog, and then they did more
yeah,
episodes
yeah,
after that.
yeah. Like at the convention thing, they were singing the song that Rebecca Sugar.
Seen that? Making bacon pancakes.
Yeah. No. The song on the last episode of Adventure Time,
Oh, you mean
Rebecca Sugar made a special song for that.
I don't remember. Anyway, so like, what were you gonna
Anyway,
say?
that song she sang it live on the panel, and it brought John DiMaggio to tears because it's been a big part of his life.
Yeah, it has
You
been a
can
big part
understand
of his
why.
life. It was like 8 years, maybe 9, probably 9.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. I like
And he
how.
actually mentioned that at first he didn't understand Adventure Time, so he wasn't too into it. But after recording it for a while, he started to understand what it was all about, and
Yeah,
he ended
I
up
can
really
see
liking
that
it.
because if you just wrote that shit down, it wouldn't be nearly as funny. It wouldn't be nearly as entertaining, you know. Oh, it's that. There's a Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough in the background.
Yes. What's with this Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough ruining our John DiMaggio discussion?
Or Adventure Time discussion, yeah. I don't even remember how we got on that. I guess I was responsible. But anyway, I want to say it's kind of dumb here, like, in retrospect, because Shadow thinks his promise to Maria that he'll protect the Earth is like him getting revenge by killing all the humans.
Well, it's like
He doesn't
Sasuke's
remember, right?
brother Itachi sacrificing himself to help protect the Leaf Village and what have you, and then Sasuke turns around and it's like, screw the Leaf Village, I'm going to destroy it.
I think that's in reverse. But yeah, it's the same concept. I like that filler arc, not the whole filler arc, but like the idea of it, like Yugi loses a card game and the Pharaoh loses a card game because Yugi never lost a card game outside of filler. Like Yugi sacrifices himself like a Karibo, you know. So the Pharaoh
Oh,
can live on.
you're on about Steel of Orichalcos,
Yeah, the
Orichalcos
Gem of
song.
Ida Hercules.
Yes.
I'm just joking. Anyway, I was gonna
Do you know
say.
what? They've actually printed a lot of cards now
So
from
look
that
here, I
arc.
did a good job here. I skipped a whole section, like with a spin dash.
That's all you're getting.
No, I do more tricks and shit. Like, I do pretty good in this level.
Go on,
Pay attention.
do an ollie right now. Do a backflip. Come on.
Do a barrel roll. Come on, Shadow, do a barrel roll.
Yes, do a barrel roll.
Oh, here, no, I couldn't do it there because it wouldn't. That's not a section, but I can't remember. I debate on whether or not to get the Chow key.
Do you know what? I want to punch the construction workers in the face, because why have they built a giant course in the middle of the sky?
I think I'm doing a pretty good job here.
Whoever designed this needs to be
it's
yes.
even worse in Middle Harbor, and I like that. Johnny playthrough.
This is a waste of taxpayers' money.
It is, but Some Call Me Johnny spoke of the Middle Harbor stage. He was like, "There you go with that logic again." He was really funny. That was old brain scratch comms. Anyway, what was I gonna say about fucking
I just imagine someone trying to get to work and having to drive through a loop-de-loop.
yeah. So this is kind of hard, and I fucked this part up. But I do a pretty good job. I get a B rank at the end. I'm really glad there's some air coming up, a strong updraft, you know.
Yes, because this makes perfect sense.
Have we ever talked about how, like, Sonic and Friends have official heights and weights, and for some reason they're all morbidly obese if you actually calculate their BMI?
Well, you're using BMI in terms of human, not as in furry hedgehog,
I just found it interesting.
echidna, bats. Well, the one that actually is obese is Big.
The human. Oh, Big, the cat, yeah. I was gonna... What was I gonna say earlier? I was gonna say something like... What was I gonna say before you started talking about the construction workers? Oh, see, look here. I'm doing a good job.
You already said that. You said that earlier. You've said that about 5 times. Don't you think?
Don't you care about
if
how
you...
I'm doing well now? You berated me the whole
Well,
do
you know,
playthrough.
I would have actually said something if you just left it and didn't say it. I'd be like, oh, do you know
No,
what? You're
you
actually
would've-
doing
you
alright.
would've
But
not-
now that you keep bringing it up...
No, you would have not paid attention at all. You would have been talking about Adventure Time.
Wrong. I would have been talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you brought it up.
Oh, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so, like... I also like the scene where Kaiba finds out Yugi lost. You know, at first he doesn't give a shit, and then he looks at Yugi and he realizes Yugi actually did lost. The Pharaoh, I mean. And he's like, Yugi lost! Well, actually, in the abridged version, it's even funnier. He says, Yugi lost a card game! I'm not good at acting on the spot, but...
You're just, like, bringing up the weirdest things.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay,
I love Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay. I love, I'm thinking about actually getting into that, because, like, the rules are a lot more complicated now with synchro summons and all that shit, because I haven't kept up with it since GX.
I have. Now I go to hobby leagues and what have you, and
Can you give me some pointers? I need a good Dark Magician deck, because I already bought some cards for that.
Okay.
We'll talk after this part, but,
Yeah, there's, you can download, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or something, and,
yeah, I can, but I'd like to do it in person when the pandemic officially ends, because, like, I'm planning to...
Well, okay, find yourself a locals.
Yeah, I'm gonna find myself some locals, and I need a good deck, because, like, I tried Smash Brothers, and I did terribly at that. Smash Bros. Ultimate. Not Melee, because Melee's, like, leagues above me. I'll never be good at
You know what? The best way to have fun with it is just to play casually.
Yeah, I'm sure, but...
And you'll save yourself a lot of money. Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye, everyone. See ya.